what does an investor look for, right? So that's sort of the topic that I'll focus on. For me personally, when I look at an idea, I'm really looking for a few things. The first I'm looking for is I like to back companies where there's a real need. So one of the things that I look for is, does this idea really meet a need? Does it meet a consumer pain point? The second one is differentiation. Right? I think it's very difficult, especially today in technology, to be radically differentiated. And by the way, there are no new ideas in the world, really. If you think about it, right? There are no new ideas in the world. There are only different ways you can cut ideas. I mean, there could be new ideas, but they're new because we don't know about them, right? So differentiation is the second one. And the third one, at least this is important to me, is scalability, right? And I look at scalability one of two ways. Either user scale, i.e. a large number of consumers might use it. And in the internet, by the way, you can do that, because if you build a business with 50 million, 100 million users, eventually monetization will happen, either through commerce or through advertising, and therefore companies like, I don't know how many of you heard of Instagram. Instagram at 30 million users got sold for $1 billion. Why? Because Instagram, if they had stayed independent, eventually would have made a huge amount of money, probably through advertising, mobile advertising, right? So I look for either user scale or revenue scale. Companies that can get to 50, 100 crores of revenue. Not immediately, but 5, 7 years from now. Because, and putting that lens on helps, at least me as an investor, identify, is this something that's scalable? Is it going to go somewhere? Because at least in technology, what I see is a lot of ideas that are interesting, they meet a need, they could be differentiated, but they're always going to be small. So the problem is, as an investor, if I'm going to invest in an idea, I'd like it to be big. Right? So that's the concept. Few things on concept, right? Does it meet a real need? Is it differentiated? Is it scalable?